When the hot water needs to be hot, when the drain needs to drain, when the toilet needs to flush, you need to do two things. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. On call and there when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. You know what you need on your phone, on your tablet? You need the Odyssey app. That's what you need, man. Oh, yeah, because that's how you get all the audio that matters to you. You can listen to us, listen to The Rock, listen to all the music, the news, the sports, and the podcasts that move you. I'm talking Odyssey, AUDACY, Odyssey.
Let's play Beat Mix.
I will beat anyone that calls in to play the game.
He's smarter than you. He'll make you look lame. 60 seconds on the clock. You're going down and I'm gonna rock. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Mix. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Mix, and we made it. It's Friday.
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday. Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Partying.
Yeah.
Partying. Please.
Yeah. Looking forward to the weekend.
Happy Friday, everyone. And before the texters get out there, yes, Danny was jumping around.
He always is jumping.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right.
Yep.
Danny was jumping, wasn't he?
Yep, he almost moshed into me, but, that's okay.
Felt good.
Yeah, I can tell.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everyone. Let's get to our contestant. We got Joe Dredd in Seattle. Joe, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, and I tell you, Steve needs to go down, so I'm bringing some backup. I got my wife helping me out
Healy?
here. We're gonna
Oh, Joe and Healy.
Nice.
It's a handicap match. Woo-wee.
That's right. And
Joe-
you know what? I got to warn you, Steve. We came to chew gum and kick butt, and we're all out of gum.
A lot of gum? No, Roddy. They live. I'm putting on my glasses. I could tell you're an alien. I was actually going to tag Joe the other day because I was on Instagram, and I don't know if he saw this on Kiss's either social media, one of their social media pages. They shared a goalie mask that somebody made that has Gene Simmons makeup, but also has the mouth, and it's just covered in blood. And
Oh,
it's-
my
nice. I
gosh.
haven't
That
seen
is
that.
so
It's-
cool.
It is amazing. I'll have to try and find it again and tag you on it,
Oh,
Joe, because I know
nice.
you're obviously a huge Kiss fan. It's the coolest looking goalie mask to the point where even Kiss shared it and didn't charge the guy for using Gene's image.
Wow, that's wild.
That's amazing.
It's the coolest goalie mask, Kiss-inspired goalie mask I've seen.
That is so cool. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Joe will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Joe, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's get it on.
The network CW gets its name from CBS and what famous film production company?
Warner Brothers.
Yes. What chemical substance is abbreviated CO2?
Carbon dioxide.
Yes. Who was the head coach of the Seahawks right before Pete Carroll?
Gosh. Oh, I pass.
Who played Penny on The Big Bang Theory?
Kaylee Cuoco.
Yes. What rock band is sometimes referred to as the Bad Boys from Boston?
Aerosmith.
Yes. What planet is tilted on its axis more than any other?
You're honest.
Yes!
Great.
Hey, you said it right. I love that. Zooey Deschanel played Jess on what Fox sitcom?
New Girl.
Yes. What vitamin is milk fortified in the U.S. to combat rickets?
C, vitamin C,
No.
vitamin D.
Yes. What
Yeah.
actor was married to Miley Cyrus?
Was that damn Hemsworth kid?
More specific.
Liam Hemsworth.
Yes. Chipper Jones is famous for playing what sport?
Chipper. No, I'm not golfer. Well, yeah, let's see with golf. A name like Chipper?
No. And Joe and Healy, you get 8 correct.
Not bad.
Very good score.
Yeah, Steve's going to get Chipper Jones, though.
Shabby.
Yeah, but Steve's got to get to that question first.
We'll see if he can.
Exactly. This might be a really good game.
I just tagged Joe while I was in the other room on Instagram of that Kiss goalie mask. And for those that want to check it out, just go to my stories at I'm Steve Miggs. You can see that goalie mask. It's pretty awesome.
Thanks, Steve.
Of course. I'm a giver.
Where you're about to give it to him right now.
I had some time to kill in the other room.
Yeah, about a minute.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
What the network CW gets its name from CBS and what famous film production company?
Warner Brothers.
Yes. What chemical substance is abbreviated CO2?
Carbon dioxide?
Yes. Who was the head coach of the Seahawks right before Pete Carroll?
Oh, stupid Jim Mora.
Yes. Who played Penny on The Big Bang Theory?
Kelly Cuoco.
Yes. What rock band is sometimes referred to as the Bad Boys from Boston?
Aerosmith.
Yes.
Not
what
New Kids on the Block.
Wow.
Summer thing.
Oh, wow. What planet is tilted on its axis more than any other?
That would be Uranus, ref.
Yes.
Really?
Zoe Deschanel played Jess on what Fox sitcom?
New Girl.
Yes. What
Jess.
What vitamin is milk fortified with in the U.S. to combat rickets?
D.
Yes. What actor was married to Miley Cyrus?
Liam Hemsworth.
Wow, yes. Chipper Jones is
Wow.
famous for playing what sport?
Golf.
No.
Tennis.
No.
Chipper. Yachting.
No.
Wow. Thought he would know that one.
Football?
No. Think a lot more right now.
Right now. Basketball.
No.
No, he's a baseball,
Baseball.
player.
There we go. Baseball. And
He was a
Steve-
baseball player.
Yep, you managed to actually win, though. 9-8.
Oh,
so
sorry,
close.
Joe and Healy.
Congratulations, Steve.
That's right. Keep
Now
chewing
he's-
that bubble gum.
Now he's beating couples. I mean, there's no stopping Steve.
I know, just like Nailed It. They just started doing team efforts right now. We've got the team beat mix.
really?
Oh, dude, the new season is so great.
I'm glad they changed it up a little bit because we're getting a little bored of it.
Yeah, they have 2 people together, so the assumption is that with 2 people it'll make the cakes better.
No.
That is not the case. It is quite amazing with when it comes down to all of that. The only one you did miss, you figured out that Chipper Jones was famous for
Baseball.
playing baseball.
Played for the Atlanta Braves, a great player.
Yeah, the only reason why I know that is is because TBS always played the Atlanta Braves stuff. So no matter what I'd watch on there, you'd always end up on a Braves baseball game.
That's why I was a fan of Dale Murphy as a kid.
Me too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Number 3.
Well, congrats on your win, Steve.
Well, we got a new survey that asked people, what emojis they now use the most when they're sending messages at work. And so I'm wondering, what about you guys? Are you guys doing it?
Eggplant. The eggplant. I use the eggplant all the time.
Well, there we go. That's not number 1.
Whenever I text Ryan Castle, I'm like, here.
Yeah, it's not. It was considered unprofessional, but I'm thinking now everybody is just going, yeah, emojis are fine.
Yeah, I think at some point you just kind of have to embrace that this is just part of our culture, is that we all use emojis. Because for the longest time, I was anti-emojis. I'm like, unless I'm sending it to my wife, I'm not using an emoji ever. And now I'm using emojis for everything.
Yeah, there's definitely a major adjustment to the workplace. You know, when our company had the big Odyssey announcement, I noticed nobody was wearing ties. Like, everybody was just dressed in a regular, button-down shirt, and at least all the dudes anyway. And they were all just in regular shirts. And this includes all the way up to the bigwig. I don't think anybody's wearing ties anymore in the office. I just don't see it happening, and therefore, I imagine emojis are fitting in too.
And since we were doing everything on Zoom, nobody was wearing pants either. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, they had to wear pants for this production I saw, Steve. You had to see they were all standing up, so it's a good thing they were wearing pants. It's a good thing nobody made that mistake and forgot they were on a pants down situation.
So what's the top emoji then?
I think you know what this is. I mean, it's definitely the one I use all the time.
Oh, the thumbs up.
There you go.
You're all about the thumbs up.
See, and I do the new cool hip thing. I do the rock symbol because we work for a rock station.
Yeah.
So if like somebody's texting me something that says, "Is this cool?" I'm like, "Rock."
Okay, so the rock is your thumbs up. It's the cool
100%,
thumbs up.
Yeah.
I like the weird cross-eyed tongue-out face guy. I like using that one a lot. I don't know why, but I think that one's funny.
Doesn't that mean you're drunk?
I have no idea.
I always thought that's what that meant.
For the longest time, I thought the stupid emoji with the hands moving, or it looks like the hands are out there. I thought it meant like you were clapping, and I found out that emoji means you're hugging someone.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Yeah, I don't know why that means hug. It looks exactly the opposite of a hug to me, but okay. I guess they only have so much space to work with. And the crying while laughing face is number 2.
But which one? Is it the sideways one, or is it the regular? I'm kidding. This is so stupid. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Are you rolling on the floor laughing, or are you just crying laughing?
I'm the upside down smiley face one. What does that one even mean? Is that like a sarcasm?
I don't know when to. I don't know when to use that one.
That one I think is typically like, I'm happy, not really.
Oh,
if it's upside down, it's a frown.
Or like you made a joke. I always thought like you made a joke.
So see, that's the problem. We don't know what this thing means.
No,
and they're only
we're all
pictures.
using it just willy-nilly.
Can't we just figure out what they mean? I can't believe that nobody has a definition for all. You got all these emojis and they just put them out there, but nobody really knows what they mean. I think Apple needs to, next time they give us new emojis, tell us exactly what they're supposed to mean. And how to use them. I mean, don't you think? I mean, it's a new language. I want to know. I don't want to piss somebody off by giving an emoji that I think means one thing.
Vicky knows now.
Yeah, according to Emojipedia on Twitter.
Oh my god.
Oh, there is an Emojipedia?
Yeah, it's the upside down face one conveys sarcasm, irony, humor, and silliness. So it's used as a playful indication of awkwardness, frustration, ambivalence, or bemused resignation.
Wow, those are all different feelings at different times. You know, like playfulness and sarcasm are not the same to me. So that's interesting that they're throwing all those together.
That's how I flirt.
Really? Oh, okay then. Well, there
It's
you
the
go.
same thing, right? Playful and sarcasm.
Interesting. Okay. You know, see, I don't know. I'm not. You know, I don't know. I don't know how to talk to people anymore, and I sure as hell don't know how to emoji them. Well, there you go. Thumbs up, everybody.
Can't go wrong with a good old thumbs up.
You really can't, at least as far as I know.
Or a
Who knows
middle
what
finger.
it means now? It
I
means
don't know.
I'm
I feel
ambivalent.
like if I message someone and they just give me a thumbs up, it means like, okay, got it, whatever. Just shut up now.
Like, leave me alone.
Yes, that's the
Yeah,
vibe I get.
that's what Sarah told me. Like, if I give a thumbs up, it means you're like, okay, whatever. And I'm like, well, then what am I supposed to do? I mean, I want to know I got it, but I don't have anything else to say. It's like, oh yeah, you sent me that meme, great, I got it.
No, when it comes from you, I understand where you're coming from, BJ.
So
but
is
anybody
there
else?
what should I say? The upside down eggplant? What do I put? I
Yes,
have no
the
idea.
upside down eggplant.
Yep.
It also means you're into swear.
Just put the eggplant next to the wow face emoji guy, and then you're good.
That'll work?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. Hey, you got something to say? I got something to say. They're wild, rabid, and on the loose. This is Listeners on the Loose.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Listeners on the Loose is where you get to pick the topic and you get to guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. And when you're on with us, remember, Steve does have a rule.
It's a simple rule, BJ, is to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you and then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone just texted, said earlier you guys were talking about naming a band Beaver Fever, and then you said that there was actually a band named that. So I went on Apple Music, and I found them. You guys need to listen to them. Might I recommend their song, Organ Donor? Or Organ Donor. Organ Donor.
Organ Hunter.
Organ Hunter, okay.
Yeah, I found Organ Hunter, and it's from Beaver Fever. And
This doesn't sound right.
Oh, here we go.
You ready for this?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't think you are.
Oh, boy. Wow. Is this like Alvin and the Chipmunks go metal?
I always wondered what Gollum would sound like fronting a metal band.
Wow. Yeah.
What the?
Yeah. This is Organ Hunter.
This sounds like the band that when I was in the band and we had a practice space, I feel like we were roommates or they shared a wall with us. Like, that's just like, it was just like, oh my gosh, this band is making me angry. Like they're so aggressive.
Beaver Fever, everybody.
Beaver Fever.
And so that's Organ Hunter. I'm looking at the lyrics, BJ. Hunting
Okay.
organs, take what they need, just one slice, and they leave you to bleed. Just thought you'd put yourself for sale, mutilated pieces of you inside a pail. Victimized by your own capitalistic greed, barbaric surgery.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a message.
Yeah. This sounds like a song that my old band from high school would have ripped off the lyrics and said it was ours. You can call it something a little bit different. That's pretty much what we did. Plagiarized bands' lyrics.
Well, this is what Apple Music and all these services, you can actually have your stuff anywhere.
That's
you can.
awesome.
It's pretty wild that you could be a band that nobody would ever know about, but because of Apple Music and all the Spotify, everything, they'll take it, and then you can just go, yeah, you want to hear our song? Here it is, just like we did. That is wild.
I think it's awesome. I think that it's so great because I remember when I was growing up, I was like, oh, we just need to get signed. So then our music could be put in record stores, and then people would, you know what I mean? Like, there was so many steps to try and get your music to be heard by people. Nowadays, I mean, as long as you have a way to record it, and then you just go online, you fill out whatever the paperwork is, or put it out through a certain service, and then they just do it for you. Everything gets uploaded. It's so much easier. Granted, it also means that you're inundated with everything.
Yeah,
and so it's hard to find the needle in the haystack of the great music that you really want to listen to. But I'd rather it this way.
Beaver Fever.
Now I can listen to Beaver Fever at the gym.
Are you still going to do it, or do you think you've heard enough?
No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get all worked up
man.
and then throw a plate at someone's head.
Wow.
Well, Steve, you won't have to worry because each of the songs is about a minute and a half long, so it's that high-intensity training there.
Woo! I'm looking at that. You're right. Like, they're all really short songs.
Damn. I mean, how could you sustain it, though? I think for their own health, they can only make those short songs.
I mean, I'm sure their hemorrhagic poison song is fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, wow. They are really, and I bet it's probably about society. I have a feeling that probably everything is going to be like, here's what's wrong with society in a way that I would never be able to understand if you didn't read those lyrics.
Yeah. I mean, it says, first line is lacerations of the flesh, a mother's tears, envisioning death, reality not induced by meth, war on life, no regrets.
Whoa.
Well, they seem deep, but could you ever hear those lyrics within that performance they just, I never hear those lyrics.
No, people, look, that's just, it's like teach their own, that style of metal, like where it's like just screaming nonstop has never been like what works for me. Like I love heavy, loud music, but I also like to be able to understand what's being said. And some of those bands, like it's just like, okay, I just stop yelling at me, please. I don't know what you're saying. You're just yelling really loud.
Yeah, that's always been I love lyrics. So it's like if I cannot understand the lyrics, then it really does take me out of anything. It's tough.
Someone said, how about you get those guys for painting the grass?
Yeah, there you go. Boy, there's somebody that obviously doesn't understand business. I don't know. And then you go, Beaver Fever, if you didn't know what it was, you would walk over to that stage. You would say, yeah, I got to check this out.
I would probably buy the shirt before I even heard the band, so I could be wearing my Beaver Fever shirt while I'm watching Beaver Fever.
Yeah.
Because
that's all this is.
That name sounds like it should be a stoner rock band.
It really does.
Beaver Fever.
Yeah. 206-421-ROCK, Texas at 77999. Let's get to Eric in Issaquah. Eric, you are on the Rock.
Hey, guys. Morning. How you doing?
Welcome to the show, Eric. What you got, buddy?
So you guys just mentioned Yellowstone and the fact that it covers 3 states and beat Miggs, and I'm pretty sure it was last year. My mom was watching either Discovery, History, or Nat Geo Channel, and there was a program about Yellowstone and the fact that it covers 3 states, and I happened to catch just enough of it to realize what they were talking about. So I sat down and watched, and the portion of Yellowstone that covers Montana and Idaho is a legal jurisdictional dead zone. City, county, and state law enforcement have no jurisdiction inside the national park, and the national park rangers cannot cross state lines. So if somebody murders you in that portion of the park that is outside Wyoming, basically they can legally get away with it because there's no, according to the program at the time that it was released, there was no means in the legal system to cover that portion of the park that crosses state line.
Whoa.
Yeah, looking this up, it's called the Zone of Death.
What the hell?
Right.
Yeah, don't go to Yellowstone.
Well,
Well,
that
it's
is
not,
trippy.
Don't go to Yellowstone. It's the thin portion along the north and west sides of Yellowstone that sit in Montana and Idaho.
Wow.
That is the only section. So, I mean, if you're going to go to Yellowstone from this direction, find a way around the south side to go in.
Man, if I had a lot of free
Yeah.
time and was just independently wealthy, I might just go post up there and dress up like a clown and hold a red balloon and just stay in that little and just wave at people when they come by, be like, "Hey, come on in," just to kind of mess with somebody.
I hope he'd be wearing a bulletproof vest because
That's a good point. I didn't think about the fact that people could come for me as well.
I was
never mind.
Or if you do end up passing through that portion of the park, just really be alert and aware and very wary of anything that might look out of the ordinary.
Well, Eric, do they
Make
say
sure you
that?
go straight through nonstop?
Eric, do they say if any drug deals happen there? Because I feel like that's probably where you want to do your business.
I didn't catch all of the program. I only caught enough of it. I only caught enough of it to learn what I've told you guys, that if somebody murders you in that part of the park, basically they can legally get away with it.
Have there been stories of people being murdered, though, or is it just this could happen?
It was more about just the possibility that it can happen and
weird
why
That just
and
goes to
how
show you.
the legal system works.
I love that
and
if it
how
bleeds,
doesn't
it leads.
cover that part of the park.
Yeah, I love, it's if it bleeds, it leads kind of a thing because, yes, that could happen. The worst thing is that because there's no law there, you could get murdered. But I would be like...
But has anything happened?
Yeah, but see, if there's no law, there's so many other things you can do there. And that's what I thought of, there's probably illicit transactions.
Well, according to Wikipedia, no known felonies have been committed in the zone of death since the discovery, but a poacher named Michael illegally shot an elk in Montana
forget
section.
about it. Never going there.
Wait a second. So they got him for shooting an elk. How'd they do that if there's no jurisdiction? If it's a no jurisdiction zone for the Rangers or the police, how could they get him?
It looked like he tried to make that argument, but the court dismissed it and he had to take a plea deal.
Okay, see, the National Geographic is lying to me. I feel like if I can't shoot an animal, I probably can't get away with shooting a human. What do you think? Right?
Yeah, it's a whole theoretical sort of thing, but most of the time the people are going to be like, nah.
Well, and the whole documentary was sponsored by White Claw, and they were just trying to get the whole no laws thing out there and stuff.
Yeah, if you're out there in Montana or Idaho drinking a White Claw, by law, there are no laws.
Are you going to try to continue after the White Claw line, really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm
going to keep
all
going
in on this one.
because I'm actually
true.
I'm jumping off the train after the White Claw announcement. I'm leaving the train. It's over. There should be rules against that.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
A burst pipe at 3 a.m. is a bad way to start the day. A cold shower in November isn't invigorating. So before you start freaking, call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is just one call away 24 hours a day. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
One texter said, you guys were talking about Steve farting in the res room. Have you heard about the latest thing called the fart limit? I saw a funny video online about it.
Yeah, what is this dude, Michael David Stevens? He's an educator. He's a comic, and he hosts a popular education YouTube channel called Vsauce, which I have heard of, actually. Vsauce, I have heard of this.
Sounds like one of those websites with the thumbnails.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. So so in this video, Michael does explain what the fart limit is all about.
You might be thinking, well, the more I can get into my farts, the worse they'll smell. Yeah, that's true, but only to a point. I call it the fart limit. According to OSHA, if your farts were 30 times stronger, they wouldn't even smell like farts anymore. They would smell sweet. And if your farts were 100 times stronger, they would smell like nothing. Anyone who got a direct whiff would experience immediate olfactory paralysis. A fart could literally be silent but deadly.
Wow.
So it has to be 100 times stronger for it to paralyze or kill somebody.
Yeah, that's...
And also
wow.
not smell. I mean, I guess it's like that's the benefit.
Wow, dude. So a fart could kill somebody. That's like, well, I guess, you are inhaling a gas.
Well, maybe I need to tone it down then. My wife always yells about it. Maybe there's an actual concern. I have to just do it outside.
Well, luckily you are at the limit. You're not, apparently you haven't gone over the fart limit where you're going to actually knock somebody's nose out and maybe kill them.
I want to get to the what was it? He said it smells sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet like what?
It says overly sweet. I'm guessing like really sugary, like cupcakes or something. Like when people put those
they're like
candles.
flowers, like a sweet smelling flower.
Like, did you bring home Cinnabon? No, I just farted.
Trust me, you're not there yet.
Ooh, somebody's baking brownies.
Right. One day, Vicky. One day I'm going to make it.
I'll let you know when that happens, because right now
goals.
it's not.
No.
That would be amazing if that's like one person was just born with that ability, but basically it was all sweetness all the time. You'd be like, oh, man, did we go by a bakery? No,
Nope.
Just Steve.
It's just Steve ripping ass again.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. And you'd like, wow, it smells great, but I don't like where it's coming from. Like that Chewbacca impression. I just, it sounds good, but I don't like where it's coming from. Yeah, see, when you realize that's coming from somebody's backside, you're like, okay, I'm done. Yeah.
But not Peter Mayhew's backside, at least.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That is disturbing.
Big question from one of our texters.
Ooh. Yes.
What is one word that you cannot spell, no matter how hard you try?
Ooh.
Guarantee. I'm so bad at spelling guarantee that spell check doesn't even correct it for me.
Will you guarantee that?
Yeah, I guarantee it.
Guarantee. Mine is receive.
Oh, I was just going to say that, Danny.
Yeah, receiver available. I can never get those right, and it always autocorrects me.
Available?
Yeah.
Interesting. Restaurant was a tough one for me as well.
Same. Or receipt.
Okay.
Well, see, the receipt and receive. But you're having a trouble with the P and the T, Vicky.
Yeah, and the I and the E and the whole word. Yes.
Yeah, the I before E,
the entire word,
just everything.
The X and the Y. Yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
Do you ever get pumped when you're like writing something on text and it suggests the word that you were stressing that you didn't know how to spell? And you're like, yeah. Let's go.
There's so many times too that I'll just use the little speaker thing because I'm like, I don't know how to spell this.
Oh, crap! I should be doing that with guarantee.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh yeah. A lot of times I'll just say it.
That's a life hack right there for you, Steve.
I wonder if it works.
Oh, he's going to try.
Watch, you can't even say it.
There you go.
Crap.
Yeah, does that help with mayonnaise?
Oh, I did the recording thing.
Oh, nice going. All right, well.
Guarantee. Oh, it worked, guys.
Look at you.
Well, the phone worked the way it's been working for the last 5 years. Good job, Steve.
Thank you.
You know what? You're doing a good job. I really feel good about you. Yeah.
That's good news. I'm going to remember that.
Yeah.
The sweet victory is when you do finally learn a trick to spelling a word.
Like business. I finally figured out if I think busyness.
Yep, absolutely, 100%.
Yep, yeah.
I couldn't spell muscle for the longest time, so I go muscle.
Muscle?
Yeah, and that's how I remember.
Yeah, for Wednesday.
Yep.
I did together to get her.
That was like second grade.
Solid, yeah.
I could not spell it until I was in second grade.
Yeah, we knew a girl named Teresa, and we'd always have to be like, there's a.
There's a.
No,
there's a.
too,
nice. Yeah. Nice. I didn't know that.
Diarrhea.
Yeah, I can't spell diarrhea, actually. Yeah, now that you think about it.
Yeah, you know what? Looking at it, I would never spell that one right. It's a good thing I don't ever really have to type that out.
Are there 2 H's in that? Is that what's going on?
Two R's.
Oh, 2 R's. Okay.
Yeah,
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
Oh, Hea. Yes.
Diarrhea.
Literally, the only time I have to type diarrhea, I do the same thing, the voice to text thing, because I cannot.
License. I always screw that one up as well. So
Is it just a C with no S, right?
No, there's an S in there.
Yeah,
there is?
At the end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I meant, but yeah, you're right. There's LIC. I used to go LISC, but that's...
okay.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, there is an S at the end. That makes sense.
God, we're smart.
The one I always see a lot still is tomorrow. I always think it's funny when someone puts an A into that.
An A?
Tamara?
Where'd you put
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, like marrow.
T-O-M-A-R-R-O-W.
See, it's Tamaro.
I see a lot of people spell it that way.
We should
but
have
I'm not going to judge because I can't spell guarantee.
Yeah, we should have a spelling bee someday.
No, we
Oh
shouldn't.
my God.
What, the idiot spelling bee? It'll go one round. And no winner.
And ours would be like compared to what these fifth graders, ours is going to seem like way more ridiculous and stupid.
I don't feel like we can go up against 5-year-old. Let's be honest.
So it's weird. I never spell it right the first time.
W-I wired probably.
Yep. W-I-E-R-D.
Is it W-I-E-R?
W-E-I-R.
Oh, it is E-I. See, that's the thing. It breaks the rule of I before E except after C. And sometimes why? I don't know. I forget what that rule is. But weird breaks that rule.
Because it's weird.
Yeah, because it doesn't follow a C. That's what pisses me off about the English language. It's like they make these rules to tell you about the rules, and then they break the rules.
And then there's exceptions to the rules.
I hate these. So it's like, this is the dumbest language ever.
I got one. Puyallup. I still don't know how to spell that off the top of my head.
I can because I live there.
Well, yeah. Same with Albuquerque. A lot of people don't know how to spell Albuquerque.
Yeah, I probably
That's true.
Struggle with that one.
Yeah.
I'm just looking up the Spelling Bee, the Scripps World Championship
Spelling
Bee ones.
What are our chances?
The difficulty, their first level of difficulty, I don't think you guys are going to get.
All right, let's try it.
Okay. Let's start with ferocious.
Ferocious?
Ferocious.
All right, BJ.
Ferocious?
Yes, correct. Good job.
All right, I win.
You didn't finish it with saying ferocious. So you,
I can say that.
I do remember that
like
from
Jeopardy.
the
I
spelling bee
didn't do it in the form of a question. All right, fine.
Steve, I got one for you.
Oh, crap. I'm so left.
Amphibian.
Amphibian. A-M-P-H-I-B-I-A-N.
Yeah!
Amphibian.
Round one.
Boom. I forgot to say in the beginning, though. I'm disqualified.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Amphibian. Wow, I feel good, man. My heart's racing.
Yeah, you got the level 1 ones. Good job.
I'm going to buy some
what's
gold
that,
stars
fourth?
for us.
Yeah.
Is it like 6th grade? What are we doing here? Are
That's
we like
about
3rd grade.
Yeah, about 3rd grade.
So we're 3rd grade spellers. Great.
Danny, it's Danny's turn.
Danny, are you okay? Are you ready, Danny?
I don't like the way that you're saying that, but sure.
Recyclable.
Oh, God. R-E-C-Y-C-L-E-A-B-L-E.
Wrong!
Dang it.
There's an A in the middle there. Recyclable.
Recyclable.
Danny's out.
All right. Vicky.
Already. Oh, Vicky's, this is going to be tougher.
I have
Vicky,
to write
since
it
she's
out
bilingual.
because I can't do it.
No, you have to do it in your head.
do it in
I
your
can't
head.
do it in my
Write
head.
it.
I can't.
There's no.
It doesn't matter. I can write it down.
Cheater.
That's not cheating. I can't do it in my head. You can tell me a word, spell out the word, and I still can't do it.
Well, that's your problem. Not
I know,
ours.
exactly. So I fail preemptively.
Wow.
Just
even try.
So she gave up?
I know, I'm waiting.
So Vicky gave up?
All right,
No,
Rev,
do
hit
it.
it. Hit her with it.
Trencher.
T-R-E-N-C-H-E-R?
Yeah!
I'm like the only one that got.
Oh, look at you! You were like
disqualified
you were
right away.
like that girl in the Queen's Gambit. You saw it on the ceiling. You were just moving stuff around. You saw the
Yeah,
letters.
you got there.
See, this is a valuable lesson in life. Don't sell yourself so short.
Well, my
I
height
mean-
kind of.
I mean, let's be honest. That's all she can sell herself.
Yeah.
5-1, baby.
5-1, baby. Come
That's how tall I am. Everyone always asks, we make comments like, wait, how tall are you really?
5-1, bitch.
Part of the 5'3" and under
Some
club.
people go, I represent the 206. She represents the 5'1.
You know what the funny part about all this is? There's one person that was an English major in our whole group, and I wonder who that was.
Hey.
Danny.
Danny was an English major?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Doesn't mean I can spell
Yeah,
anything.
you can speak it pretty good.
Yeah.
Well,
he knows where to put the
sometimes.
comma. He just can't spell it.
Exactly.
What school, Danny, just so that you can disparage their good
DeVry.
University of New Mexico.
DeVry.
name? DeVry. Well,
DeVry.
all right. UNM. Okay. I don't know if they're a good school or not. I have no idea.
Go Lobos. I don't know how to
hey.
spell that either.
Okay.
Lobos.
Hey, there you go.
Good job.
So everybody won except Danny. I feel good about this.
Wow.
Well, Danny, you got to look at yourself in the mirror today and wonder what happened.
And wonder
That's right,
why
Danny.
I don't know how to spell recyclable.
Someone wants to know, can you spell vacuum?
Oh, that's easy.
Ooh.
Is there 2 C's or 2 U's in that?
I think there's both. No.
Take a shot. Go ahead. Come on. Danny, go ahead.
Come on,
You go.
Danny. C-C-U-M.
Wrong.
Is there 2 U's?
2 U's.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 C.
Yeah, 1 C, 2 U's.
Sorry about that. Danny is lost again.
It's all right.
It's been good knowing you.
Wow, Danny, great use of that college education.
So it said ask Danny to spell first.
Spell it. P-H-I-R-S-T.
No, S-H-T. Yeah.
First.
Oh, my. Yeah. Well, you know what? They love you, Danny.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Well, bankruptcy costs, of course, vary depending on what type of case you're filing. There's a certain amount of court costs and other out-of-pocket costs that you're going to have in any case. The filing fees in a bankruptcy case are about $300, whether you file Chapter 7 or Chapter 13. One of the things to watch out for when you're shopping for bankruptcy attorneys or looking at the different cost options is that a lot of times, especially the really cheap places, don't tell you up front about all the court costs and whatnot that you're going to have to pay in addition to the attorney fees. So make sure that you get the full picture when you're comparing prices of bankruptcy lawyers on what the attorney fees are, how much your court costs are going to be, so that you can really make a true comparison.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
The best defense is a good offense. So before the sewer backs up into your home and wreaks havoc, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is there for you when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.